Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing yoga for immunity. So we're going to focus on the breath as usual, because the breath is our best way of improving our health. We're going to focus on some gut poses, a few twists, a few circulation moves so that we're improving circulation, some headstands for bringing the circulation to the head as well. So this is for improving our immunity in general before a flight or in the winter season. For the future, we'll have yoga for colds and flu. And prepare if you can. If you don't have a prop or ability to bring a prop, but then it's okay, you can modify things. But if you can prepare 2 big pillows, very fluffy, or just tall pillows, or 2 rolled up blankets, so that you have about this much height, then that would work as well. And if you have a bolster, that's obviously better. I had this gifted to me, so I'm bringing it into the classes. It was a hand-me-down actually, so I'm using it because it is pleasant and effective in restorative classes. It is not a must, you can substitute it. So all right, are you ready to flow with strength and ease? We'll begin at the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of the head. Take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale again through the nose, deepening the breath. A few more of those. And we're going to step the feet a little wider apart and reach side to side. You can bring a little knee bend here, a little heel lift, toes to toes. Reach, swinging the arms. Great, and from here you're going to step onto the right leg and tune into your inner ballet dancer and reach back with a circle back, and then you will keep your knee bent and reach toes to hand. The reason why we're keeping the knees bent and out is so that we're not using the hip flexor, which we don't necessarily want to strengthen. We're just using the inner thigh to strengthen the inner thigh and to move through this circulation boosting move. All right, so from here you can bring the arms in and reach back, and then up, reach back and up. Make it your own move, so you can adjust the move. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Opposite side. So loosen up as you move. Try not to be too stiff with this move. Try to really let go of robotic stiffness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now you can Move the arms here, loosening up the shoulders. Great. Here we're gonna move side to side, kind of dance move, and then we'll bring the hands. Clapping is actually from certain spiritual teachings immune boosting activity. You know, it lifts your spirit. So keep your knees bent and just move side to side. Loosening up the body. Good. And walk to the front. Hands over the heart. Exhale down. Inhale. Up and chair. So we've been doing so many chairs during the 30-day Love Yoga Challenge that I'm feeling complete openness here. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Look ahead of you. Lengthen through the crown. Bend the knees and come back up to chair. Shift back. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Arch. Hands over the heart. And here we're going to just lift the leg to the side, behind us, in front of us. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really lift and you'll feel all of this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Opposite side. Reaching out and feeling your hips work. This is one of the biggest differences I see in my yoga compared to yoga in general. A lot of yogis only open the hips, and that leads to a lot of issues because there is no hip strengthening work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. You can draw a few circles with your toes. Semicircle. Opposite side. Warming up and strengthening at the same time the hips. Good. Warrior three on the left leg. Bring the right leg behind. One-legged chair. Warrior three. Focus. One-legged chair. Warrior three. And here we're going to bend the left knee. Reach for the floor. You don't have to touch it. Come up and bring the knee up. Reach to the floor, deadlift. Come up, bring the knee up. Reach to the floor. I'm leaning back and my core is really on fire. Let's do 5 of those. One more. Very good. Chair. And we're going to shift into warrior three on the opposite side. Right leg down. Lengthen. Spread the toes open so your foundation is nice and wide. Chair. Warrior three. Chair. Warrior three. Let's do one more chair. And from here we're going to try to keep the hips as level as you can. Keep the lower back curve. If you touch your back, you will feel your muscles working. So this is lower back strengthening pose. 3, really flexing, 5, and step it down in chair. So with practicing chair, there comes time when I'm surprised to say it feels like resting place. Just everything here gets stronger. Lower back, the muscles that are supporting your body strengthen. And forward, forward. It's either practicing or just having those extra dates, California dates I ordered. Inhale, look ahead of you. Plank. Elbow to opposite knee, so right elbow to left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and lower down onto your belly. Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, step it through, high lunge. Hands in prayer twist, here the gut pose. We often do it almost in all my classes. It is immunity boosting. I don't think I've had the flu since I adopted yoga into my life. And that is 15 years or more. More. Time flies. Inhale, coming out. It's probably 20 years. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg comes up, step it through. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, twist. Yeah, it has to be more than 22 years now that I think about it. Last flu I had was in high school. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Plank. So here we're going to take the right leg off the floor, left hand off the floor, but this time try not to rest them in between. Reach in between. Pull the belly in. Let's go. Knee to elbow. Reach. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead. All right. And lower down, cobra. Open here. Open the chest. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. And we're going to lift. You can bring your hands underneath your forehead. Lift one time. Right leg. Left leg. Hold. And again, right. Left. One more time. Right. Left. And now we're going to reach over the head. Lift the legs, massaging the belly here. Massaging the belly. Lift, lift, lift. Great. Down dog. From a back bend into forward bend, which is down dog. Let's soften the gaze. Look under one shoulder, under the other. Relaxing the head, consciously seeing where the tension is, maybe shoulders, maybe belly, and relaxing there. We really have to be aware of our own self. And now is the time to tune in, pay attention. And let's inhale the right leg up. Here you can hop one time and then step it through. High lunge, hands in prayer. Soften the shoulders, warrior 3. Here we're going to bend the right knee and hop up. Deadlift with a straight back, hop up. Deadlift, hop up. Feel free to just bring the knee up if you're not into hopping today. Last one. Good, and warrior 3. And step it back, warrior 1. Step the back foot down, reaching over the head. Breathe, hands behind you, interlacing, open the chest. Lower down, forward bend, humble warrior, which again, such a forward bend is very good for the immune system. Yoga in general is a miracle for us. Magic. All right, plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And knees on the ground. Forehead to the floor. Press your hands all the way to the front. Forehead down, extended puppy pose. Push back into the hips. Great. Down dog. Let's take the left leg up. Maybe give it a hop. Step it through. High lunge. Hands in prayer. Warrior 3. And here we're going to deadlift to hop. 1, 2. Try to keep the alignment, the core. Bending the left knee. And back to warrior 3. Step it back into warrior 1. Feel the hips. Exhale the hands behind. Open. Exhale, humble warrior. And release. Plank. Knee tucks. Let's go 1, right knee in, left knee in, right and left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Really squeeze the belly in. Keep going. And now walk your hands to the back, onto the knees, vacuums, because vacuums are good for everything. Exhaling and holding the belly as much as you can. And again. And one more. And walking to the front, plank. Mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, step it through. Inhale, reaching over the head. High lunge, hands in prayer twist. Again, working on that gut area. Now, immunity, in my experience, has everything to do with a few factors, but the most important are sleep, sun, then food, movement. Stress and sleep can be bulked up together, but we're most likely to get the flu when we're underslept, or any bug. Sleep is super important. All right, lower the hands down on the inside of the right leg and walk the left knee back. And one thing, if you've never tried it before for immunity, goodness, it's so good. Elderberry syrup. Make your own. Buy elderberries, organic elderberries, dry it online. They're usually Bulgarian, coming from Bulgaria, and boil them. You can even, there is an Instapot recipe with cinnamon cloves, orange peel, anise, star anise, and whatever else you want, cardamom, black pepper, lemon juice. And after it's done, you can add honey to it once it's cooled off. And take this a teaspoon a day. And I think it decreases your chance of getting the flu significantly. I can't forget the numbers, but it was a really big decrease. It's very immune boosting. And you can think about me when you're making it. I pick elderberries with my mom in Bulgaria, and we make it. But this recipe is from a friend here from Austin. All right, and step it back all the way onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up, step it through. High lunge. Hands in prayer, open the chest. Exhale, lengthen and then twist. Inhale, coming out of this, hands on the inside of the left leg again, stretching here, releasing the hips, opening. Sometimes just a good stretch can really loosen you up enough to boost your immunity. And here you can lift your back knee, step to the front in yogic squat. Let's use the right hand for this one. We're gonna use the thumb and either the pinky or whichever one is comfortable for you. And let's start with the thumb on the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close and hold. And open the right side, exhale first, then inhale. Close and hold. And open the left, exhale. Inhale. Close and hold. Right side, exhale. Inhale. Close and hold. Left, exhale. Inhale. Close and hold. And continue for a few more. And release. Now, I've loved it, this alternate nostril breathing, since I started doing the Ujjayi. So it is a good combination. We'll continue doing it. We'll do it another round later. So experiment with it and find your own groove with it. It will click for you at one point and you will love it. It will just make sense at some point. It's very good for rebalancing the hormonal system, the mind, especially if you're thrown off. And down dog. Inhale the right leg up, open the right hip, step it back. Wow thing, open the chest. And back onto the hands, step it through, warrior two directly. Reverse the warrior, straighten the knee, coming out, triangle pose. Reaching over the head. Exhale down, vinyasa. And left side. Wow thing. And step it through to warrior two. Reverse it. Straighten. Coming out, reaching. Lower down. You can reach over the head. Here we're going to walk the hands to the middle of the mat, feet parallel to each other, lower down. Forward bends are notorious for calming us down during stressful times, and that's one way to boost our immunity, bringing circulation into the head. In this one in particular, because we're also inverted. You can look over to one side, over to the other. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders, reach to one side and then the other, and keep it very fluid here. Just reach side to side, find ease and fluidity in this. A few more times, reaching side to side. Back to center, hands on the hips, come up, hands behind you, clasping, open up, exhale, forward fold. Reaching, the hands are reaching away from your back. You can shift the right shoulder up, gently the left, not a big move. Breathe. Ujjayi. And release the hands onto the hips. Come up. I used to love this one from Ashtanga. Bring your hands a little in, just in front of the hip bones. Open the chest. Leave the hands there and lower down, and the hands will fold a little bit into your belly. A little internal massage. It should not feel freaky or painful. If it does, then just keep your hips onto hands on the hips, on the waistline, on the waist. But if it feels good, yes, definitely. Get to know your own body. We sometimes just go to massage therapists and they tell us how our muscles are doing or tension in the belly, etc. But you have to really, it's your duty to take care of your body, to get to know it better, to love it. Your body is like your child. You're given your body to take care of it, to oversee it for a particular length of time. Great. Straight back, inhale, coming up, open the chest. Now exhale down, and let's grab the big toes. Toes are pressing down and shoulders up, elbows out, freeing the space around the head and ears. Shake your head, relax the neck, good. From here we're going to bend the right knee, reach with the left hand, shift, reach, pushing the body back, reach, reach. You can reach forward and out to the right, reach forward and out. A few more, and we're gonna evolve it into figure eights, pushing the body back. Use the strength of your legs here. Great. Feet out. Sit in plie, and we're gonna do just a couple more of the alternate nostril breathing. It can balance you if you feel really frustrated or sad, or there is an imbalance of the left and right side of the brain. And sometimes you can observe the shift. So let's go. Exhaling first to one side, left side, then inhaling. Pause in between and then go over to the other side. Same thing. Exhale first, then inhale, then pause. And shift to the other. If you get it wrong, then start over. It's not a big deal at all. And try to do the Ujjayi. Instead of just go and then inhale. And release. Twist side to side. And see, Maybe things look a little brighter from the breathing. Lower down onto your belly. Bend the knees. Grab your ankles, lift. Massaging the belly again. Here, either hold both ankles, or you can release one and shift to one side. Now if you can hold both, then hold them and then shift. We're bringing all those few Ashtanga elements that I like. Opposite side. Back to center. Lift and exhale. Down dog. Breathe. Let's go back to plank, one-legged plank. Lift the left leg off the floor. Jump your right foot between the hands and then come into a squat. Reach back, plow. Again, because of the immunity theme, shift back, jump back, and that's one. And you can lower down onto the belly and lift here and press back up. Jump through, back to plow, and a few more of those. This is the third rep. Let's go for two more because we have the other side. And last one. And lift into plank. Take the right leg off the floor, jump it through. Left leg in, thread it through, plow. And jump it back, lower down, lift back up, jump it through, thread it through, plow. Two more. We can do it. Last one. Thread it through, plow. Squeeze in, lower down, and lift. Here, lift. We're going to jump to the front, plow to the back, and either squat, jump through onto the belly, lift. Same variation. You can jump every time you touch up in squat, or just once, or skip the jump. You can just readjust in yogic squat. Listen to your body and see. And we're going from plow to Superman's, basically. Superman is the theme of the class. Now, here, if it's exhausting, then don't do the jumps, just move to plow, to lifts. If it's invigorating, then do it. There is no one size fits all. We always have to listen to our body, and no one else can tell us that. No specialist, no one external, because only we know how we feel. So if something feels exhausting, I guess this is a good time to touch upon it in the immunity video. Then don't push through it, because that's when our immunity suffers. There is a balance. Exercise boosts the immunity up to a point, and once it becomes exhaustion, it starts to charge the immunity. So we do it only to the point where we feel rejuvenated, right? And plow. So this is a rejuvenating little sequence. It's not very difficult compared to most yoga classes. Keep it moving. Plow, of course. Just a couple more. And plow, but this time hold it. Shoulder stand. This was invigorating indeed. You can cross your legs, open feet together in a butterfly alignment, or lotus. And back to plow, ears over, knees over the ears. Rolling out, lower the legs, hold here, squeezing the inner thighs towards the midline. You can bring the heels together, squeeze, release, and again. We can reach side to side. Great. Cross the feet, hands behind the head, elbows out, reach side to side. elbow to opposite knee, but try to keep the elbows back. Pull the belly in. Good. And again, feet together, reach. Pull the belly in, focus. And come onto your forearms. So either do a partial headstand or a full headstand, wherever you're at. Be safe. Partial would be even with feet on the ground and just walking them as close to you as you can so that your hips are on top of your shoulders. Otherwise you can lift up. Elbows pressing down, forearms pressing down. You can only lift one leg too. And lower down. Child's pose. And now we'll relax with the pillows or the bolster or the blankets. So bring your bolster to your hip, left hip, sitting on your left hip, left side. And here you can bring the left foot and knee together, right knee together. From here you're going to twist towards the bolster, lay down onto your belly, adjust. You can release the legs if that feels like a lot of twist in your body. And you're gonna lay down either onto your forehead, onto your left cheek, or if you can, for a complete twist, onto, let's see, onto the right cheek. And from here you can bring your forearms on the floor and a few times come up, elongate the spine, lower down, so you know that you are elongated, and hold here. This is a passive forward bending twist. It has great elements for immunity boosting. And coming out of this, opposite side, experiment, lengthen, Please relax. Inhale, coming up. From here we're going to bring the bolster behind us, sitting, and lower down and roll the bolster in. You take bridge for a moment, just so that you can place the bolster underneath your base of the spine, under the pelvis, under the tailbone basically. And extend the right leg, keep the left knee bent. And here, rather than going into a complete relaxing pose where you flop, try to keep your foot aligned with your leg. One way to do it in a relaxing way is to scoot over to a wall and line up the foot so it doesn't fall to the side, because we want to stretch through the hip flexor here, passive stretch. And if we roll to the side, we're gonna just get a back bend, a passive back bend. Opposite side. Both legs. You can point your toes here rather than let them flop, just so that we can get that stretch through the thighs, through the hip flexors, the belly stretching, the chest is stretching. Even if it's very mild, it's still stretching. Back of the head wide on the floor, nice deep inhalations, relaxing exhalations, softening the body as you exhale, releasing tension, flowing, feeling the breath flowing like flowing water. The waves of the ocean, inhalations and exhalations, washing away tension, stress, fear, resentments, and all the things we hold in the body. Wash it away with the breath. And you don't even have to identify what's what, just feel and flow and flush away with the breath, and envision the water of the ocean flushing everything that is murky, and allowing your tissues, your cellular, on a cellular level, your tissues and your fascia and your each and every cell to be crisp, cleansed. And here you can bend the knees and lift the legs up. You can keep the knees bent and lift it. And you can bring them over the head. And you can release the legs on the floor and lift the hips to release the pillow. Now I'll give you two ending options. If you're gonna sleep or relax for the rest of the day, then this is your option. You can open the legs or keep the legs closer to the bolster and just lower down here, opening the legs and lowering down here and sitting here. But if you want to be energetic for the rest of the day, then you're gonna skip this one, which is very immune boosting and relaxing, and you're gonna bring the soles of the feet together and lay on the bolster here. So choose what you want to achieve as a result. This one is gonna invigorate you, wake you up, freshen you, refresh you, and the other one is just gonna make you very mellow. Even if you're not gonna sleep, you're gonna be very chill. So we're gonna stay here for a few breaths, breathing and enjoying the quality of your breath without judgment. Practicing your ujjayi. Including Mula Bandha. And feel free to stay here longer, otherwise you can bring your hands onto the thighs to bring the legs up and gently roll out of this pose whenever you're ready. But if you feel that you can stay longer here and just relax, then do that. And thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you with our next class. Namaste. Remember to flow with strength and ease. Namaste.